feeling like I'm Akademiks. Can't ride no
But I believe if it was a West Coast artist of the same kind of like level in the game that got killed in New York, I think it would be a lot more concern, at least from the East, like just kind of figuring out what was behind it, this and third. What happens with LA, and I think this is the optic from outside of LA, like it just looked like he just got chewed up by some gang politics and B&E type of shit that happened in y'all land. But to everybody else, it's like, yo, y'all just took away our star. You know what I mean? So, I think that's why, like, it's been like a growing thing where people looking at, what I mean, LA, like, damn, they really don't give a fuck about like anybody else, right? Now, Roddy Rebel saying that, I have no idea. I don't know what experience he just had because I thought that was crazy too. I'm gonna be honest with you, that was crazy.
Right, right. I just wanted to say something. Act this Alshawn Martin, man. I changed my name to Hey Sean Martin, but anyway, back in the day, what's up, brother? I went back when I was signed with, signed with Shoddy. You know, um, I built a personal relationship with Fivio, and I actually just sent him the link. He's supposed to be up in here right now. He just told
Hit
me to
that
let him
nigga.
know
Hey
when we
man,
get in
tell
here.
that nigga. Yo,
Um,
nephew, tell
yeah,
that nigga. He the one that had us open this shit up.
yeah.
Tell
No,
that
no, no.
nigga
He gonna pull
I'm
up.
gonna make
He
her
told.
5 lies over the next 4 days.
No, he told me to let him know when you get in here. I just let him know just now. But I just wanted to say, me and Fabio built a relationship way before he took off. And then I don't know if you remember, me and Fabio did I'm from Hoover, and I don't know if you really know about. I know you don't know about
He
the
know
gang
who
stuff.
you are.
No,
Academics.
I
That's the
know you
one that
Nah,
don't
was
know
nah,
running
about
around
the
with.
nah,
gang.
brother.
But you
You know
know
who
I'm
the
from
fuck
Hoover,
you are.
right? You know I'm from Hoover though, right?
So like I knew you was
Yes,
association with
bro.
shot.
You don't remember that orange rag I was when I was opening up for 6ix9ine when you came to
Yeah,
Cali
no,
and okay, that's
no.
what Hoover is, bro. You know what
Okay,
I'm
okay,
saying?
okay.
So
Are you
so
put me
yeah,
okay?
so you gotta understand. I go back with these niggas. I was living in New York when I was out there. I've been living in New York ever since. So I built a strong relationship with a lot of GS9s. With the same block Bobby Smurder did Hot Nigga. Me and Fabio shot a video there. And that's the video. That's why me and Shotty fell out because he took down me and Fabio's song off of World Star and all that. That's why I fell out with Shotty. You know what I'm saying? So I had a lot of relationships. What I'm trying to say is I'm a real Hoover from LA, and I already had connections with the GS9s, bro. I was that connection. So you got to understand when Fabio come to LA, he moving around. He gonna tap in with Wack. He gonna tap in with me. Niggas ain't just moving incorrectly in Los Angeles, bro. And I'm not trying to say. I feel like if Pop Smoke would have took them calls and hollered at Wack and hollered at certain niggas, we wouldn't be talking about this
It
right
wouldn't
now,
have
bro.
happened. I
You know what I'm
told them
saying?
when they
You
called
know.
me to put that nigga at the W Hotel in Hollywood on the 18th floor and
Hey,
not put that nigga no Airbnb. I told them niggas.
hey, Wack did the same thing because I told Pop Smoke people, I'm like, you got to get cousin into a hotel. Don't get him a Airbnb. But he insisted that he wanted a one with a pool and everything like that, and he wanted to throw a little party. And I'm telling him, like, cuz that's dangerous.
You see what I'm saying? And Whack one and act. The crazy part about all this, I went to Pop Smoke Candlelight Visual. I was there. You get what I'm saying? I was at his Candlelight Visual in Brooklyn, not knowing that my community was not well, I ain't gonna say my whole community, but niggas from my area had something to do with it. You get what I'm saying? So it wasn't like the shit that Roddy Rebel's talking about, like making it seem like it was a hit out on this nigga. That's not what it was. You get what I'm saying? So that's the shit that, that's why Fabio was like, bro, I understand you gotta speak up on it. That's your community and how Roddy Rebel is like saying fuck LA, suck my dick, and all the Hoovers suck my dick. It's so many Hoovers in New Jersey, bro. I don't know if you know Ag, but Hoover is a worldwide gang, bro. We're a big gang. We're in New Jersey heavy. We in New York heavy. So if he got a problem with Hoovers, we everywhere he go.
Hey,
He
I'm
can.
gonna be honest with you, like, and this is just me, like, kind of. I'm trying to like just read the vibes and the tea leaves from just how I've kind of felt people would feel. I feel like a lot of people in New York expected somehow LA was gonna like handle that for them. I'm gonna be honest with you. So you know what I mean. Like I think the resentment towards greater LA, like more than just the Hoovers or whatever, I think that's what that is.
Look at that
You know what I
nigga
mean?
cross the line, bro. He better not be put on the flyer. I'm gonna tell you how I
Act,
feel, folk. Is the nigga, what's the nigga he fuck with? The nigga, the wiggle nigga with the wiggle dance.
Smurder, Bobby
Bobby
Smurder,
Shmurda.
Bobby Smurder.
Yeah, because see, if he go on the flyer or any of that, niggas shut that down, bro. And if a nigga can't get to him, they gonna get to that nigga diss Crips, Bloods, Power Rules, Southsiders. He dissed everything, bro. I don't
Oh,
know
six
if he
up.
realized what the fuck he was doing,
He
bro.
dissed the South too.
He dissed
He,
everything.
he dissed everybody in LA, and the thing is, it's like, everybody know you have to get your own man. It's like if Pop Smoke would have listened and checked in with the right type of people, he would have still been alive. But
Yeah,
it's like,
because the issue he had, we got reach over there all day. Well, niggas know what's going on, but you know niggas make their decisions. But
and
and the check-in, man, I keep telling these niggas, it ain't about you paying some rent, being a bitch. Before I go to New York, act, you know I check in with my people. You know that?
Yeah, yeah, no, of course.
yo,
Shit.
yo, but Act, listen, not even just that Act. He
Get
can get at
Fabio
the
in here,
nigga.
though.
He
Lose,
could
get Fabio
he could
in here.
get. Yeah, 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 I just sent it to him again. He could get at the niggas that had something to do with it. That shit is on public record, bro. Niggas is doing interviews and shit like that. He don't got to get at the whole fucking card. You get what I'm saying? Like the niggas that did it, that shit is on public record, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is doing. He don't got to. He ain't got to get
Bro,
at
the
the whole.
nigga been interviewing. They telling you who
That's
they
what
are.
I'm trying to say, Act.
Hey, hey, hey,
That's
let
what
me
I'm
ask
going
y'all a
at.
question. So who does I don't know how much he goes to LA, but who does Rowdy Rebel usually tap in with?
I
Because
don't
I
know,
mean,
probably whoever Smurder tapped in with. And see, Smurder probably got some people out here he fuck with, but that shit right there, nigga, like, nigga, that's like Warriors. Niggas trying to get back to Coney Island.
but you know the crazy part about it, he did it when he left LA and said, "Fuck LA and fuck the and tell the Hoovers to suck his dick." If he was a real nigga, he would have been on the block, one of the Hoovers block, and said this shit. That would have been more commendable than you leaving LA and saying that shit. That's like some Buster shit.
Yo,
now I'm gonna
and
be
this
honest.
stuff I really want to get cleared up. I'd rather
It's
just
been
be,
real interesting though, because I watched I think there was another guy from New York, and I think that posted that they were on some block, and I
what
was
up,
just like,
knucklehead?
it's kind of interesting how a lot of people from New York are kind of carrying it, but I don't know.
No, that's why Fabio's supposed to be here right now, and I was talking to Fabio. I don't know why he ain't pulled up yet, but you know, uh, everybody from his where Roddy's from don't feel that way. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't supposed to
That's
be.
what need to be
You know,
cleared up,
and
bro.
that's what Fabio need to come up in here and speak on.
Yo, what he, hey, yo, listen, y'all hit me, tell me he wanted this room with, he wanted
Hey,
Axe
hey,
here, bro.
Sean, call him, beloved. Call him and see what he
What did y'all
doing.
get?
Yeah, we here. We ready to have that conversation.
What, he ain't answering your jack?
Call her.
This nigga said, Jack. I guess he doing something. He told me to
Ain't
give
no
him the.
doing, I don't give a fuck about nothing. I was
Yeah,
doing shit
tell
too.
cuz to pull up.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
no.
Was busy, but we heard this shit. He'll pull up. Let's
hold on.
pull it. Have a conversation.
Wait,
Let
is
me get the
that?
nigga.
I seen. I saw a foreign pop in. I don't know what his name is.
Oh yeah, then that's him. Then if
Is
that's
that
cool.
him? It keeps popping in and out.
I see a
Yeah,
foreign one
because he
pop
said
in.
he said he had to download the
I
app.
seen a
Yeah, so that's
foreign
probably
pop in too. I definitely seen it right
Yeah,
now.
he's
yeah.
popping in and out. Maybe the app is tripping.
Yeah, that's what he said. He was downloading the app. So that was the
But
last
all
thing
I
he
see.
said.
So Zim, is this how
Nah,
the
I'm
New
a,
York's feeling?
nah, I'm gonna be real. I think the
Zim, is this how New
issue.
York feeling right now or what?
Nah, I think the issue started with kind of really stem with the interview. I feel like the interview gave like to what Atkinson saying. Like it feel like the West didn't give a fuck when the interview happened. Now I mean, it just looked like it is. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? I'm just talking from how the young boy saying it. It just don't. It ain't feel right. Like you giving light to it. He ain't got nothing to do with the culture. It's not like he a rapper. He just a dude that took a body. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've asked this question. Would anybody go get P&B Rock's mom and interview her? She gave up she gave us the killers. That's a good story. She right there. But niggas wouldn't do it. So it's like, won't get it, won't understand it. Like, why would you do that? Like, and I think that's where it's at. Like, what really the issue is. But again, I ain't gonna speak for Fivio and
But
his
when you
tribe.
go and disrespect the whole motherfucking coast, man, this
Nah,
in the South,
that's that's the next
this in
issue.
all the cars. So that's what we doing. Keep it
No,
directed
I
where
mean,
it's respected.
I don't think that I don't see
Is that how you
that's the
guys feel? You
part
guys feel like you guys want to just
that
disrespect all of us?
nah, that's the part they tribe got to speak on. I can't speak on that part. That part disrespectful. I can't talk on that. You gotta talk about your man, but I could the frustration. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking towards that. Like I'm talking towards that piece. You know what I mean?
But the interview was done by Adam 22, not by no gang
Yeah,
member.
No,
Adam,
no,
Adam was square.
I agree with the person who just said about the frustration thing. I think also like even I mean shit. I think people was even expecting maybe a lot of people on the West to kind of even denounce homie to be like, yo, that shit ain't right. But it felt like it was just like business as usual. Everybody be like, yo, that's shit that happened out here. Like you know what I mean? Niggas really niggas die every day.
Hey,
So
Ag, you
I
know
think
that goes. If he dies, he dies. Like I hate to say it like that. If he died, what we want us to do a visual over here for him too? Because
I mean,
what?
niggas ain't do that for takeoff down here. So shit, I mean, I don't know why it should have been no different for Pop Smoke.
but in the same sense as you mentioned takeoff, I mean certain niggas from Atlanta feel a way about Houston after that. You know what I mean? Because they feel like almost it's like a
No,
protective
no,
thing.
they
Like
feel that way about Jay Prince Jr.
about that
Oh,
tribe
hey,
right there,
that's
which
the
is
perfect
diggity.
example, act because watch when Jay Prince and them threw out that bullshit ass like little thing, niggas got hot. You feel me?
That's right. That's right. I could only assume that when Roddy Rebel said that, he knew he wasn't coming back to LA for a long time. And, like there was no way he was like, all right, I'll be back like next month. I think he
That's
was
a
like, yo,
fact.
yeah, I'm not coming out here for a good while. And I've been trying to get this off my chest. Let me just say it now. He probably was in first class on the plane. That should say JFK the next stop. Right before he lost service, he sent that out. I gotta imagine that's what happened.
So I don't think it matter when he sent it off. It's just the fact you canceled all the BET hip hop shows out there. So you just plan on not going out there. Period. Because niggas ain't gonna forget that in a year or two.
Nah, but you do it when you leave. Why would you do it when you leave? You felt so
He shouldn't
strongly
have did
about
it at
that.
all
Yeah.
because
He
this
shouldn't did it
ain't
at
the
all, but
thing to where I hear what Act saying, and I'm trying to get Act to understand it wasn't gonna be a celebration or nothing out there if Pop Smoke was out there doing whatever he was doing. Nobody knew what he was out there doing. It wasn't no buzz to Pop Smoke in town or Motherfucker Club. Niggas knew the song, niggas knew all that. He was growing. He had an act. You know that threshold when you hot, but it's like people in certain pockets, you hotter in certain regions, right? You know how that shit go. He was right there. 90 days from there, he'd have been smoking. But at that point in time, shit. And it wasn't like it happened at a club or motherfucking the mall or some shit. Nigga, this in the motherfucking the Hollywood Hills, nigga, in the house, in the Airbnb.
Yo, I'm gonna be so Wack. I think you kind of contribute to it a little bit too. Let me explain. Like, I think like you got a huge platform. You're on Clubhouse. Niggas see you on jump on you, right? Niggas wanted. I think a lot of New York niggas wanted you to be like, yo, man, youngsters out of pocket for doing some shit like that. They wanted some denouncement, like, but everything they hear from coming from the West is, man, that shit happened. That's I think if that happened in New York, you'd probably hear people kind of connected to it, given the scope that it's a big artist from another region. I know it wasn't that big at that point, but like it meant a lot to New York. You know what I mean? Like he
Oh
was
no, he
carrying
was
the
big.
whole.
He was just growing. He was right at that, you know.
Yeah, but I think you'd have seen you. I think you'd have, like I could be wrong. I think you would see certain people, especially if they were connected to that, they would probably be like, "Yo, that was either a mistake or yo, shit." That should have never happened. You know what I mean? And you'd have probably seen some denouncement. Go ahead.
On the side of the people that did the work, it was business, it wasn't personal. I had already called and warned them about what had happened. And I told them, bro, they are taking our culture light. There's a little area called Glendale, Burbank. And there's some people over there that drive little Audis and Porsches and wear loafers and shit that don't look like us. That do a lot of business. They lend a lot of cars, but they ain't to be fucked with. Sort of like those Jewish guys y'all got that wear the long sideburns. Nigga come in town because he ain't got on no Timbs or he ain't mobbing and walking and talking a certain way. Or fuck around and cross one of them and shit'll go another way.
Talking about
Bro,
Ape.
yeah, I couldn't say act out of my mouth. That shouldn't have happened because there's a cause and effect to every action. It's a reaction, right? You play with certain people, they're going to play back. Now, the difference is we cross. They'll reach all the way down into the urban ghetto, drop a bag, it being got cut up 4, 5 times across 4, 5 different sects before it's what it is, and there it goes. So they ain't moving. I don't think Pop Smoke got killed because he was Pop Smoke or niggas had beef with him or none of that. He was the target for some bad business, bro.
It was business.
Yo, the
And
kind of
it
like
wasn't from the urban community either.
yo, to put in to give like an analogy, and I definitely get you. I think it's really just a difference in culture too, right? Like, remember when the shit happened to our Almighty Jay? I think a lot of New
Yeah.
York kind of stepped away from that. Was like, nigga, that shit was foul. We not with that. You know what I mean? So I know Jay Prince made it like it was a New York thing, but a lot of people in New York wasn't really jacking that. Like, yo,
Facts.
yeah, that's what happened when y'all out of towners get up here. That's how we, you know what I mean? It wasn't kind of like that. So I guess that's why, you know what I mean, the optics, and it's really about optics. At least when I hear people talking about it. Now, again, I'm not speaking for Rowdy Rebel because what he just said, it looked like he might have a little bit more skin in the game, or he probably maybe he got some experiences he's speaking on. But like I hear a lot of people who, when they're looking at the optics of that situation, they feel like that shit was almost like co-signed by everybody out there. So it's like, damn, well, y'all niggas just think we food out there. You know what I mean? Like that's almost like a thought. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
And
do you really think Roddy Rebel is like that? Because I saw one of your streams. Do you really think he's like that by him doing like you know what I mean? He's like that. What he did when by leaving LA and posting on the Instagram and all that other shit, you still think he's like that?
I mean, again, listen, for everything I've heard about him, I mean, obviously there's gangsters everywhere. I think he's one of those people. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think it's the most boldest or courageous move to, like, you know what I mean? Like shit. That felt a little Charleston Whitish to me. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I've been here the whole time. I'm finally leaving. I'll be like, yo, I got out of here untouched. Like, I mean, I get that. Yeah. It doesn't sound like if he felt that way, he probably should have, and he was trying to stand on it, probably should have said, yo, listen, I'm landing in, I ain't gonna lie, I think 6ix9ine was doing that more than even how Roddy Rebel was trying to do it. Because Roddy Rebel basically was saying, nigga, I'm out of here, so fuck y'all niggas. That's
I
different
mean,
than
I
saying,
think
nigga,
what
I'm
he
here
did though,
and fuck y'all.
I think his lack of knowledge of our street culture, or maybe the nigga was high. When I seen it, I didn't even get mad. I just like, damn, man, why he do that to himself?
Well, you thought it was high?
Yeah, something, because I didn't understand it, because we're not parading around or like, yeah, fuck you. Nobody's doing that out here. We just like, that's them niggas' business. Nobody's like, yeah, nigga, you seen what happened? Same shit with PNB Rock. You didn't see niggas like cheering that shit on. We like, damn, PNB, why the fuck you go to that spot? We don't even go over there. You know better than that shit. You been living out here for a while. You know.
Back to the optics, I think there's a growing, yo, people look at the West a little bit different. Like, yo, shit, you go to the West and they might just chew you up. Pause. Like that's where a lot of people from the East is going. Is You got to go there, right? And then a lot of people is getting robbed out there. Like, you know, when people I done interview, they tell me all type of crazy stories about niggas. Really, it's always L.A. So you know what I mean? It's kind of almost like they feel like when they get to LA, it's like some like people look at them like
Well,
y'all niggas is
Puffy
out
been
of
out
town.
here a long
Cool.
time, bro. He been all right. Puffy been out here a long time. He been all right.
Yo, come on.
What? I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah, but he not moving around like a regular rapper would move around out there. You know what I mean? Like you gotta go,
Shit.
you gotta go to some spots. You get what I'm saying?
Puffy
Like
ass will be with us at Challenge, wide open, bro. Swear to God.
Puffy go everywhere.
He be everywhere. I'm tell you that right now.
it's a little bit different, bro. It like
You just gotta know the
Diddy.
security he
You got
got.
to know
That's
who to
all.
tap in with. What he didn't tap in.
And also, Diddy been doing this for like a good, was it like 30, 40 years? Like,
Yeah.
shit, he's took his lumps, right? He took his bumps and bruises. He kind of know how to maneuver at this point. We told him most of the artists is like artists, like they street niggas where they from, right? So they going to LA, they're like, all right, nigga, I'm like most of them not even moving like how Diddy would move because they're like, nigga, I'm not pussy, nigga. When I'm usually in my city or around, I move like this. They get to LA and it's just it feels like just off what I've been hearing, it just feels like it's like a whole different jungle. I'm gonna be honest with you. So I really think that what not Roddy Rich, I mean Roddy Rebel said, what Roddy Rebel said, I think a lot of people on the East Coast kind of feel like that rappers, but they won't say it because they got to go back there. And when you say that, you're basically saying, I'm not coming back, right? I ain't coming back. You ain't going to catch me on no flyer. You ain't going to catch me at no studio so I could stand on it while I'm not there.
But Act, do you think that's commendable for somebody to do that when they left?
I mean, nah. I mean, that's the move I would do. You know what I mean? That's the move I would do. Be like, yo, I got out of there. Like, I wouldn't expect a gangster to do that. You're right.
I'm gonna tell you what I don't like about it. I don't like the stage he set for the other artists to come out here.
I do think he fucked up Bobby though, because
Yeah.
Bobby, you know, I was looking at both of their careers, right? So when you look at Roddy Rebel and you look at Bobby, man, they're club artists at this point. Like they're not doing shows. So these are the guys who they would do a hosting. So like they're kind of going around the country. They kind of trying to get the next hit going on. Um, Bobby primarily is popping up to a lot of clubs, right? Like he said, he's been blackballed, but he got to go to these venues and tap in with promoters. You got to really keep a good face, especially, you know what I mean, in some of these like places. Like you're not getting booked at the premier places anymore. Like I mean, you could tell because he just recently said that Rick Ross pushed him off a show like that was in the Caribbean. So like you know you're not like one of the big wigs out here. So you got to go do these club hostings, walkthroughs. You got to go do these like his show is going to be in a club, right? So shit. Of course you got New York. Yeah, you could go down south and this and third and maybe the Midwest. Yeah, like you know, he's still historic from that big ass song, but you definitely don't want to close off like half of the market in terms of the country. So I think he's probably the first one that's gonna come to LA, right? Like I don't know about Rowdy Rebel.
Counted out my losses, bitch.
I don't know
That's
about
him. Hey,
Who
that's
that?
Roddy Rebel right there.
Who that? Is that who? Where he at?
He,
That,
he,
Put him
he,
on.
he, I just, he right there. He, under the
that's
legendary. That's
Counted
that's
him.
out my
Rowdy Rebel.
losses, bitch.
Yeah.
Hold on, that legend. Hold on, real quick,
Yo, I
team.
just had my
Legendary.
people try to get this nigga, bro, because something going on with your shit outside. He ain't respecting you. And I
Nah,
just had to
nigga,
call.
that's Roddy Rebel is in here under legendary,
Legendary
nigga.
is
That's
Rowdy
him.
Rebel. Whack.
Bring him up,
He
I'm
know he
man.
on
trying to get
stage.
this
He
Whack.
nigga.
Hold
he right
on.
here.
Hey,
Ain't no disrespect. Ain't don't nobody disrespect this man. Had a
has a
conversation. I ain't playing that
conversation.
shit.
Legendary, you there, man? Let's have a conversation. Legendary.
Is that him? I
Yo,
don't know.
yo, yo,
Yeah, that's him. He with the
Yep.
nigga right now. He does.
Okay, hold on.
Roddy Rebel just said something
yo,
just
fam.
right now.
I'm a producer from the UK, and obviously,
Get the
I'm
Man,
here.
that
Nah,
ain't
we
no
fuck with
fuck.
Roddy Rebel.
He's a
What the
producer, bro.
fuck?
That's a
I shot him,
That
man.
was not
He
no
from
nigga.
Britain, man. That's not Raj. Get the fuck out
Hey,
of here, man. I shot
outside, bro.
Legend.
Hey,
I
bro.
shot him. I shot that.
Sean.
He's on that
Hey,
nigga page right now. That's he was talking on the. I swear to God, go on the nigga page. He with
Hey,
him.
bro.
listen. Hey,
You
Sean.
call me, tell me the dude want to come in here. He won't act on the floor. I call my brother. He pull up. Do I gotta call the niggas that know Five on my side? Like how a nigga
Talking to
telling
him, he
you?
told me to send him the link. I sent the nigga the link,
Oh
bro.
nah, that might be that might be him. What
I
the
told
nigga?
him that was
The nigga
Rowdy
at this nigga
Rebel. Go on the
studio.
nigga
They in the
page. That was
UK.
him.
Who?
I told
The
he in the
legendary nigga. Look
UK.
up the
He with the
legendary nigga.
niggas.
Bring him up with the
Where
That's
he
what
pink
I'm
at?
ticket.
Where
He
he
at
saying.
the
at?
bottom with the pink
Bro,
ticket.
go to the nigga page. You're gonna see Roddy on the nigga page
Yeah,
right
he on
now.
the nigga
I sent
page.
the invite.
Who is that nephew?
Yeah, this me.
Yeah,
What's the
All right,
deal?
that's what
He
what
I'm
up?
brought
trying
it
to
back
tell
up. Is
you.
Legendary back on stage then?
Yeah,
Nah, he
bring
dead.
him up.
That nigga that was just talking.
You know, security on my floor, bro. We don't play that shit. Anything we think you getting up, I got academics on the
I
floor. I don't play
don't
that
see
shit.
him down there.
No
Where he at?
disrespect,
I
man.
just
I
sent
sent
him.
him.
shot him. I shot him, General.
Nah, he good. No. I just shot him. I'm trying to bring him up. You just gotta pull up. I found him.
I bet.
You gonna click that and
Yeah,
accept the
I sent
Bring
invite.
him
him an
back
invite.
up.
Hey, Sean, bro, you gotta call Fivio though, bro.
Bro,
I just had to call the little
I
homies.
don't
I just
got the
called
nigga.
Charlie
I
Brown.
talked to him on DM. I sent him the link, bro. He told me to add him. He
Hey,
downloaded the app.
Hey, I
I'm
shot
I'm
him
gonna
an
send you.
invite.
I'm
He
gonna
just
send you
gotta.
cuz number.
Hey,
I'm gonna
hold
send you
on,
cuz
real
number.
quick.
You have
Hey,
to hit him.
legendary. I
Okay.
just shot you an invite. Just click the invite, or you might have to leave a room and come back. Cause I shot you like three of them. Some invite.
I just had the little homies call him too.